Hmm. Guys, you know that yesterday I soaked garri. When we talk about this hunger thing, it's real. As per, I know that Nigeria is tough, so being a Nigerian is hard, but being a Nigerian student is harder. Hi guys, and welcome to my vlog. My name is Nimi Crystal Amakri, and if you're new here, please subscribe. Just hit that red button, it's just down below. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So today we'll be talking about hunger, surviving hunger as a Nigerian student. I'd like to put a struggling Nigerian student because that's what I am. And a lot of us, that's what we are, to be very, very, very real. I was saying that yesterday afternoon after class, there was no food for me to eat. Shut up!
Sorry, cousin.
Guys, thank God for friends and family. My friends were here. That's how one person started soaking garri, and that person brought groundnut, and that person brought sugar. How we mix it, I bring spoon for me, and all of us started eating with cold water. So it went well. We were just eating, so we didn't really realize that we're suffering, but we are. So I like to give every student here a virtual hug. Guys, we are going through a lot, but thank God we've been able to still go through it, and we move. That's it. That's the word for this year. Like, we just move regardless, right? So let's move on to the steps. I'd like to give us a few tips on how to manage and survive the hunger in the land. My first tip, and this is the most important: if you've not yet entered school, your parents might be telling you to stay around them, stay in the same state. Guys, please stay in the same state. See, you might be so excited now, but when hunger comes to meet you, you will wish you had family. And then you see your other colleagues that have their families around them and everything. Their parents will be bringing them food. And then you will not be making friends with the parents. Come on, they are welcome, ma, and everything, just so that you can take food. So it's something that is very important, because people that send you to school, they should feed you. And it's not necessarily enough to get money or allowance every month. You know how allowance lasts now. You cannot pass the first week. So that's why you need family and friends around. I'm in Port Harcourt, my family is in Port Harcourt as well. So when things are tough, I just call my mother that I don't have rice again, I don't have garri again. You understand? Even today, she's supposed to bring noodles and eggs for me. For more than 1 week now, I've not had Indomie to eat. So imagine how things are. Like the leanest Indomie I don't have. So stay around your friends, you stay around your family, so that you can always call to them once you're in need. To get tip 2 for surviving hunger as a Nigerian student: if you can, guys, stay in the hostel. I know, of course, everybody wants to be on their own and everything, except you're a really friendly person. Okay, if you're staying with somebody in the same room, definitely there's no how the person will be eating and you will not join them to eat. So, and you might even be really friendly with the person, so you guys will even eat together. Even if you're staying in a lodge outside school, try and make friends with the people around you, so that when things are tough, at least you know that you have people around and everything. Tip 3 to surviving hunger as a Nigerian student is, those people that cook around you. You might be in the hostel, those people that are cooking there, or in your lodge, those people that are always cooking, something's always sent. Make friends with them. That's what I do. And I like to first of all say, give a shout out to Bola. Thank you for the soup you gave me. Sime actually cooked, even that was last week, and she brought for me. Even Melody, thank you for your food. Karen went out as well, and she brought pizza for me. Guys, this thing is real. Just make friends. Somebody that always cooks around you, just make sure that you are greeting them. Another set of people you should make friends with. People that have money, people that are going out. You'll be so surprised. You'll be like, are you there? The next thing, someone will come back and tell you that I went out, I just brought this one for you. And you're like, thank you so much. So try and be strategic. With your friendships, as a struggling Nigerian student. You should get. The next tip is have a community, have a gang. Those people that are your people, like your family in school, right? Because those ones, you don't even have to form or pretend. As far if you're hungry, you can say, hey, who has food? And they will come true. Once one person has food, everybody has food. So that's what's important about having people around you. Because there's no way Sonia will have food and I will be hungry. So like that, I've saved myself a lot of stress and a lot of money. Even Daniela, Chibroma, these are the people that are around me, and I know I cannot be hungry when they have food. So if we have not eaten, that means everybody does not have food or does not have money. So try and make it a system that works for you, right? That you can rely on to give you food. All of you are together, in this school, struggling and managing. So that is very important. Even yesterday, that was, it was our group that drank the Gary and Granola. So guys, the next tip is visit strategically. Like this one, I do it too. Actually, I do it. So I know when to go to people's rooms, right? That first time, if you go when they're about to eat, it might be suspicious, So I used to go. Maybe you have to catch up, with assignments with somebody or something, or you have a project that you're running with somebody. Don't just go right before they usually eat. You get? Just go maybe 1 hour before that time. You should start the work, so that halfway into the work, when both of you are very, very comfortable with each other, they will not say, let me even microwave this my soup, or let me warm this soup, or let me warm this rice and even eat. You just be there. You say, are you serious? You cooked jollof rice? That's nice. Even my jollof rice I finished yesterday or something. The next thing they'll say, let me dish for you. And then when somebody tells you that you want to eat, you're a student, don't disagree for a very long time. But don't say, no, don't worry. Because them too, they're also students, so they might not kill. Just eat the food. So visit strategically so that you can be able to eat other people's food. You cannot just use only your body in this school now. So you have to. Our next tip that is very important is when you've done all these things I've mentioned, and maybe for some reason the people that you're expecting are not around, money is just not coming in, guys, just sleep. Do you know how if you sleep just force yourself to sleep? There is no food. Maybe you have only 100 naira left. That's happened to me before. It has happened to a lot of us before. Just lie down and sleep. What that sleep does is that if you have only 200 left, this is afternoon, you are very, 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 very hungry. If you sleep, it will become evening, and then guess what? You have only one meal to think about, and that is something that you can eat it and eat something, and time will go. When you sleep, your hunger at least will reduce for a little bit. So at least these things help. So you can always sleep when things are too much for you. Extra tips I'll be giving to you on this video for this particular vlog is, if you have relatives around, take advantage of them. When things are bad, just keep that your 200 naira or 300 naira that is needed. Go to your uncle's house, go to your auntie's house. You know how those people are. You know how Nigerian families are. As you're going back, they will give you food stuff. They will give you something. So I don't want to hear that you're hungry and you have a relative staying in the same state with you. In fact, you can even call them that you wanted to know if there's anything at home, or you just wanted to come and see. Don't be ashamed, because talk, like as open your mouth and talk so that somebody can help you. That's the way I run my own life. I know how many people have helped me because they're around me and everything. The next step, if you know a medical student or a pharmacy student, take advantage of that friendship. Those people do inductions. I'm a medical student if I know a medical student, so you can also, I can help you, tell you when inductions are happening. I know during inductions, they are so happy that they finally graduated after 6-7 years of school. So they give food freely. What I usually do for every induction, the last induction, guys, I got takeaway plates. 7. I did not even have enough. I went to my hostel borrowing people's takeaway plates. And I went and I packed food. I stocked up my fish. So that's another tip. have a working fridge, because that thing will save you. You understand? You will be so surprised. You open your fridge and you realize, I even have food though from I don't even know when, but thank God I have food. Another thing that you should not miss: matriculation. Parents are happy that their children are in school. A lot of people will do small parties and everything. You can come greet, congratulations ma, congrats sir on your success, and they will give you food. Don't dull, don't dull at all. To get, guys, to wrap up this video, I would like to let every student here know that this period is temporary. As far this hunger is temporary, don't worry yourself. It will not last forever. Our tomorrow is better. We are the future. You understand? One day it will not always be like this. So please don't be dismayed. No matter how the hunger is, if it's tough and you're like, what sort of life is this? Don't give up. Don't give up. You will soon finish. Even if you're in year 1, you will soon finish. Do you get? All of us are struggling. Don't think that you're the only one. Everybody's parents, it's difficult too. Do you know? So don't think that only you. Everybody knows how. People are just keeping quiet. That's why you think that it's not just you. All of us, we are in this thing together. Reach out to people. They'll actually help you. Okay? So please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video and turn on your post notifications so that you'll be alerted when next I post. Thank you so much, guys, and I love you from a paid author.